Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because the Vice is nice. We could have probably won that game without Vice. We could win it with better Vice usage. Any one thing could have changed the outcome. The graph even shows we were quite far ahead. I feel like I've learned this before in HOTS. You need to do things together as a team. There were two plays, dive Ancient because they had some buybacks that were not available, or we could try to go for the safer route of unlocking Megas or two-thirds of the way towards Megas. You need to come up with an idea fast, a call that the team can follow. I made the call after you made the call. And then you need to use I adopted this in HOTS, a 3 to 5 second rule, maybe sometimes a 1 second rule, depending on the urgency of the situation. If the idea has uptake, continue to do it. But if the team has no interest in this play, drop the idea fast like a hot iron
Yes, yes,
with your hand.
absolutely that. That is crucial because even if the play that is called is the best play, you can't force people to do it, right? They have to either be on the same page or they're just going to return to whatever mode of gameplay they want. So there's always like a second and a third option, and then we just have to default to one of those if the other one is not the one that is followed, right?
Yes.
It kind of hurts when that happens as heroes like Sky because your plan B is kind of bad. You don't really want to be like hitting jungle creeps, for example, as Sky, like ever.
Oh,
Pushing some lanes and stuff can be okay, but there's invariably going to be points where you're playing that hero specifically, and like let's say you have another hero that you want to play around, like similar to what the Kunkka did, but like let's say he's marginally better than the Kunkka, and he's
yeah.
like playing with you all the time. If that guy says, "Hey, I need to farm an item," your hero kind of doesn't, the way that you occupy space as Sky is not that powerful. So that's why I
Yeah.
suggested other heroes like Lesh, because they're okay with the downtime. The downtime kills heroes like Skywrath. So it's
Mm.
uh it's uh
Interesting.
it's a weird dynamic. There's a lot of things to think about. Like a lot of people will make an argument something like farming, jungle or lane on Sky is like bad, or farming jungle is good because you're not going to show or whatever. But I mean, that's only true in like higher level games, right? Like when people start using
Yeah.
their map awareness and stuff, you're going to start having situations where showing can be quite bad because the information means that other cores can occupy space more efficiently. But at this bracket, nobody is efficient. So it really doesn't matter one way or the other.
Why wouldn't I hit some jungle creeps if that's the only safe thing for me to be doing?
I just mean it as a last resort, right? Like if there is literally
Mhm.
anything else you can do, you just want to do that.
Yeah, okay. I got it. And I've never gone travels yet on Skywrath, but it helps me to make sure that I can follow up on any PvP, right?
Yeah, the cool thing about travels is that they're a mana item and a map presence item. So you can be in a lot of different places at once. You can use them to get to and from base quicker. So you can do what they call like cycle your mana pool, right? You go throw all your mana, you TP either to lane or to base, and then you walk whichever way you didn't go. And because the TP cooldown with travels is so much shorter than a normal
Yeah.
TP, you end up just having more mana all the time, right? Like that's what a lot of like Lena, for example, she buys travels first like every game for that reason. She just
Who?
wants to be Lena.
Lena, because she's a
Yeah.
spell spammer.
Yeah, yeah. And she also benefits greatly from the increased movement speed percentage from things like Fiery Soul. So she has like an added
Mm.
benefit too. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, a
Yeah, I've
lot of
never seen
these.
travels as a mana item, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a be everywhere, have mana all the time, kind of attend what you want to attend type deal. It can be used in both fashions as well. It doesn't have to be like always TPing to fights. Sometimes it can be the opposite. You can TP across the map to counter pressure a lane. Like let's say your team is really far behind and you have like no way of winning a fight. The best option with that item is to push the lane furthest away from where the heroes are to force them to TP, right? Because then you're
Yeah.
creating space. It's similar to what we did with Naga, same concept. But the difference is we're teleporting to force their movement as opposed to teleporting in to fight.
Would we teleport in vision to bait them to go for it? Is that the point? Or is the point that we are going to the meeting point of the creeps and we just want to delete one or two waves in order to have the waves do the talking?
It's usually the latter. It's usually just pushing the wave has its own impact in the game. And even if the enemy team, like let's say they don't relocate, right? Then you're getting lane pressure, you're getting potentially tower damage, and that leads to the enemy being forced into make a decision later. Instead of trying to fight, the fight going poorly, and then losing your own objective plus heroes, and then you potentially dying and having time off the map. So that's in the situations where you feel very uncomfortable taking a fight. Like that's a way you can utilize the item to create space.
Okay. Why would I feel uncomfortable to fight?
Well, it just depends. Like the more you play, you might be behind like 20 or 30 kills in a game. I think I've seen a handful of games like that already. And you just feel like,
Yeah.
man, we're just getting stomped, right? Like every engagement we walk through just feels bad. Like it's not your button pressing, you're hitting your skills right. Those types of games where you have that feeling of this engagement just doesn't feel good to me, that's when you would use that tactic. When you would say, okay, I'm going to travel to the empty
Yeah.
lane and I'm going to
Yeah.
push it so they have to address this. Like we're trying to move
Yeah.
their attention.
Yeah. That makes sense. Ooh, ooh. And you said that the like the spirits are like good mid gankers, and you're not super fond of Sky mid.
Well, I
Ooh.
actually like Sky as a hero. I just don't think he's particularly strong, but
Okay. Yeah. And Leshrac is strong. I could try with Leshrac as well.
yeah, Lesh is great. Very strong hero right now.
Sniper solved the spell spam decently with Tango and Healing Solve, but it was a lot more effective than the other game that I played.
Yeah, and there are also going to be tons of players who just crumble to that pressure. Like he reacted much better than I would have expected.
Mm,
And like still, you almost killed him. Like if you had that silence press, you would have killed him solo.
yeah, yeah. It's like the difference of one, yeah, like a quarter second faster movement towards him as I saw his health.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of this stuff will feel better too. Just like the more accustomed you get to like manipulating creep aggro, like how to CS. I do you do any CS practice before you play?
No,
There's a
there's a
CS
map, right?
trainer. Yeah, there's a CS trainer in the game. If you feel really uncomfortable with certain hero animations, like just 10 minutes of that stuff every day, it will pay huge dividends.
Which one? Which map would you recommend? This one, the mushroom?
I don't. Is it the last hitting sim? I don't remember the actual name of the good one. Maybe chat knows.
Last hitting sim.
It might be in the learning tab, actually. It might not be a custom map.
Uh, and then
Yeah, it should. There should be. There's like a list of things you can do in there.
I've done it before. It's like a 3 minute thing.
Yeah, you can also just load up a hero demo and load any hero that you want, and the creeps will spawn every 30 seconds, and it's the same as a normal creep wave in game. So either one of those works.
Isn't this one over after you do it once? People say Training Polygon is a good arcade game.
Yeah, I'm not like super up to date on the arcade stuff. Like I know that like for me, I just demo. Like I'll load up the hero I want, and then I'll just go to demo, and I'll do it that way. Um,
Ah,
but if there's a better way, then there's a better way. Like I said, chat might know better than me on this because I don't like do that stuff too much anymore.
this seems okay. Like while you're searching anyway, let's say,
Yeah, yeah. The
but
other
it's not
thing,
against the player.
yeah, but the whole idea is that you're always going to have moments where understanding your animation better is going to net you a CS. Like you already have a pretty good habit of standing relatively close to the wave. So when you do that, you're basically, you're removing the travel time of your attack, which means that your CSing is going to be more efficient. So that's already like a pretty decent habit, right? But
Yes.
you need to be getting like, let's say anywhere from like if it's a hard lane, you're going to have like 30 something CS, and then if it's a easy lane, you're going to have like 50 something CS or more by 10 minutes. And if you're not hitting those numbers, it's because you either have like some mechanical problem that you have to fix, or you don't know the matchup, or any number of things. But the one thing
Yeah.
we don't want it to be ever is our inability to like time our autos. That should be like one of the first things we want to make second nature. But yeah, you can just be in queue and chill in demo and like practice your autoing and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I am in queue. I don't know if you want to do another game.
Yeah, I'm down for one more.
Cool. I'd love to.
Yeah, my pubs were going not great, so it's a nice little break for me too.
Your pubs?
Oh, it was a disaster today. Unmitigated
Oh no.
catastrophe.
Oh no.
Some days are just
Yeah,
like that.
I had I had some hard games yesterday. I was Medusa, and the team also dived behind the ancient, but I just joined because I felt like it was a do or die fight.
Yeah.
Even though I thought it was bad, it was like one guy diving behind ancient, and then I ended up dying too. So that was bad. As a position one, that feels incredibly painful.
Oh yeah, dying on one is the worst. Those are definite vibe killer moments.
Yep. I was playing Medusa a lot. I had one interesting game, Draskyl, where people were convinced that against anti-mage I should get BKB, and I get it. But generally, I tried to avoid BKB on Medusa, and I was building Butterfly to make sure there's fewer diffusal and, or let's say, mana burn hits. I built Satanic because I can get my health back with that.
Right.
Let's see, I had Satanic, Butterfly. I skipped Skadi. Chat suggested I skip Skadi because Anti-Mage abuses intelligence point stats and then the lack of mana pool. So if I actually went to get Skadi, he would have a bigger mana void.
Yeah, that's okay. So there's a couple of things, right? It is pretty common for Medusa to buy BKB against AM because the way the AM works is he burns a percentage of your mana plus a flat amount, and you are a hero that is tanky, but you're tanky based on mana shield, right? Because mana
Yep.
shield absorbs X amount of damage per point of damage dealt to you. And just having mana shield skilled gives you an additional 300 mana pool by it being level 4. So no matter
Yeah.
what, even if you don't have like Scotty or whatever, the AM is always going to have an incentive to jump on you because if other heroes are in the proximity, or heck, even if he's just like an item ahead, right? He can turn you into like a bomb, and that's upsetting for Medusa. You don't really want that. You want him to feel
Yeah.
like jumping on you is a bad idea. And when you have BKB, you're just preventing that mana burn situation from happening. And you can also just hit ult, right? So if you're BKB'd and you're hitting Stone Gaze, it is more or less impossible for your hero to be taking damage while those things are both active. And then the
Yes.
butterfly satanic idea is actually correct because AM naturally does not want to build stuff like MKB. He wants to be tanky. He wants to get his own Scotty, his Manta. His item progression is, let's say, it deviates, but not too much. So when you have Butterfly and you have the Satanic and items like Daedalus, you're basically countering the way that he builds because things like Evasion, Critical Strike, and Lifesteal counter stat builds, which AM normally will do. And you don't really
Yes.
care about throwing in like a damage item if you already have like BKB protecting you and stuff like that. But I didn't watch the game, so I couldn't say like what other causative factors there were. But it is like pretty common for Dusa to buy BKB against AM.
It is common. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid that I'm going to use it at the wrong time anyway. And uh, do you think that I should overlap it with my ult? Or should I have them both be a dissuasion to all in me? Uh, like layered after each other?
I think it's very game dependent, but I don't think hitting him at the same time is ever really like it's never going to be awful, but there are definitely games where the BKB, like let's say the AM is the only real threat. You want to BKB for him only, right? Like I said, in that game, I'd have to watch the replay to accurately gauge, like, is it good to BKB for just the AM, or do I need to pop it for other stuff? It sounds to me like for that game specifically, overlapping them would probably not be the best choice, and you just BKB for the AM when he jumps you, and then you don't use it for any other reason. Like that would probably be the approach for a lot of these like AM versus Dusa matchup games.
Yeah. That game we were winning pretty hard, and we
Yeah.
lost it actually by macro decisions. and not whether I had BKB or not. One argument we had with chat was they said I need BKB, and I said that maybe there's a chance that I use it at the wrong time, and uh, it may be good, but I could use it at the wrong time, and the game wasn't decided on it because we had that one dive behind enemy throne. We were winning super hard, and then people went to die behind the throne. And then the second time, I was like, hey guys, I need to farm buyback. So I went to do my ancients. And then our 4-man dove their tier 2 4v5 while I was doing our ancient on the other side of the map, even although I warned them. And then they ended up dying there, and then I went to follow and die as well. Had you been watching and the same thing happened, you would have actually saved me, and that may have still dragged the game out. I checked the win rate. We were like 60% win rate before that happened.
Yeah, there are definitely going to be a lot of choices that are made by your team that can be the main reason why you lose. Like, the easiest way to lose in Dota is for everyone to be doing different shit. You know, one guy wants to farm, two guys want to fight, one guy's hitting ancients. Like, this is the easiest way to lose the game, and then everything else is kind of secondary. If people are playing together, even if they buy bad items, even if they have some differing opinions, like, you're going to have a much higher success rate because at the end of the day, it's a team game. Like, stuff like that will happen. It will be frustrating. You will be like, why did you guys do this when I said, don't? But yeah, that's just how it goes.
Sport picks first. Bounty Hunter and Doom.
Okay.
Am I okay to pick Leshrac?
I think Lesh is probably pickable, like, every game. I mean, okay, not every game. I don't want to lie to you, but most games, yeah.
Okay. Like, he's extra good against illusion heroes, right?
Yep. Lesh is really great when the enemy team doesn't have good single target damage solutions. So, for example, like, if they have Lena and Ursa and, I don't know, like AA and stuff like that, these heroes kind of mess with you pretty bad because they add heavy amounts of burst damage, which Lesh wants to live for a long time in the fights. Right, yeah. That's his main jam. He wants to walk in, hit his Bloodstone, get some Pulse Novas off, and you feel pretty good about it, and you heal a lot, and you get all your mana back, and it's just, it's what makes the hero feel really strong. But yeah, this type of lineup that you're playing against now, your biggest concern really is like getting Doom pressed on you. That's like the thing that's gonna suck the most if it happens.
Actually, don't they have like a number of really scary things like? There's like the Blinking Shadow Fiend. There's the Black Hole. Spectre jumping me with the Fusel Blade.
Okay, so there are things that can kill you in this game, but the hardest part, I think, is probably just going to be the lane.
Yeah, I think Shadow Fiend's a strong one.
Yeah, SF is very hard. This guy can push the wave very fast. He's also going to have a huge base damage lead on you after like level 4.
Yep.
So we're probably going to have to spend quite a bit of mana for our CS in this type of lane. If we were... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, this is a really good time to be very, very thorough with our creep manipulation. Okay. We want to try to pull the creeps around as much as possible. We want to make this guy try to feel uncomfortable hitting the wave. Like, that's the ideal situation for us. The first few waves, we will have a base damage lead. Once he hits 4 and has some souls going, you're going to start to feel the dynamic shift to where you can't really, like... You can't CS against him. So we want to, like, try to pull the wave around and take, like, pot shots at him. Like, just poke him and then, like, drag the wave around and poke him some more. That's how we're going to...
Pot shots at the wave?
Sorry, we want to poke the SF. We're going to pull the wave backwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we're going to pull the wave backwards. We're going to walk around a little bit so we don't, like, re-drag the creeps into us, and we're going to try to mess with them that way.
Not sure how to do. So if I pull the creeps for backwards, I put them on my ranged creep. How does that allow me to do pot shots on the Shadow Fiend?
Because if you do that and you pull it up, like, let's say on top of your ramp, you can walk down a bit, and you should be out of range of the creeps for like a second or two. Like, you will re-aggro them, but you're gonna hit and then you're gonna move. So you're gonna like pull them again and you're gonna move, and then you're gonna pull them again and you're gonna move, and then eventually your range creep will die and you'll hopefully deny it. I mean, it's a lot to try, but it's a habit that we must form as a mid player in order to like actually improve. Like, this is like mid bread and butter.
Yep. I see.
Like, you'll notice the super high level players, once you start doing this, they do it literally all the time.
Okay.
So this wave position is tough for us, so we want to try to pull it back. All right, let's pull it back. We also want to keep our eye on the raise. We're not going to contest the range creep on his hill. Just get this one in back. Yeah, back, 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 back. Don't walk in, don't walk in, don't walk in. Keep walking away. I think this guy might be a smurf, but yeah, just keep walking.
He's quite good.
Yeah.
What
We're
the
dead
fuck?
here, probably.
What the hell?
Yeah, okay,
He
so...
blocked much better than me.
Yeah, the risky part is that once you get the second raise hit, you start to get slowed, right? So
Yes.
when the first raise hits, you have to let it reset. Okay. So let's try again. I mean, his wave is going to be under tower here. Let's block our wave a bit if we can. Just a little bit. This one's going to clash under anyway.
Yeah.
So the main thing we want to avoid is eating multiple raises. When he uses a long range, we're just going to back up and let it reset. This is a very hard matchup for Lesh either way. But, yeah, this guy's smurfing. Yeah, there's no way a Guardian player does this.
Yeah. He's
Literally
like
0%
constantly
chance.
animation canceling.
Yeah, well, the way he's posturing too, you know, you can tell simply by posturing if a guy is like at the level.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna do our best here. Always be trying to let the raise reset off. Like, we're at 2 now, so we can't walk forward. We have to stay under tower.
Okay.
As soon as that debuff goes away, we can go back in. There you go.
Okay. I see. So now I have to stay long distance because that's the one that he took.
Yep, yep. If you get hit by the furthest range raise, walking in is super dangerous. Yeah, that's okay though. We're just gonna chill here. It becomes very difficult because he can kind of stand between us now, which is how I know this guy's a smurf, because there's literally no Guardian player on Earth would play this way.
Yeah. Nobody ever played with this much confidence.
Yeah, that's okay though. All right, he's pushing the wave, right? So we're gonna chill. We're at 2 stacks right now. Let's not try to walk too far forward.
Okay. Do I get bot or tango?
We're gonna... Actually, right now, let's just walk to the rune, because he's gonna deny everything anyway. There's 2 range, so walk bottom rune. If he follows you, just go back up. Yeah. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. We're gonna have to TP the tower. We can't contest him there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Wow, he's very efficient with his denial. I mean, even though he's smurfing, it's quite interesting to see how he counters. Some people in chat are like, Guardians do play like this. I've never played against someone like this.
No. Chat's on copium. Chat
Yeah.
is literally on copium. All right, make sure we get another TP. Let's try to aggro toggle here. Like, click him and back up. Yeah, he's giving us space. So when he gives us that space, we want to try to pull the creep wave off so we can get some EXP.
There was no window. Did I get it? Do you get it when it disappears?
I actually was not paying that close of attention, to be honest. It's my...
So let's say if my attack projectile is mid-air.
Uh-huh. We can't contest him with that, yeah.
If my attack projectile is mid-air and he kills my sentry before his die, does he still die?
Yeah. I think the vision lingers for like a second or something.
Okay.
I want to say that sounds right. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the copium with that one, but yeah. All right, let's back up. Yeah.
You didn't get money? Well, you don't get money for sentry chat.
Yeah, Sentry doesn't give you money. Nice. It's going to be under our tower here. That's good for us. Honestly, like, yeah, we're not getting much farm, but EXP-wise, it's fine. Like, once we get 6, we can start ramping. All right, he's going to go for both runes, I think, here. Yeah, he's walking high ground, so you're not going to be able to go bottom. So you want to play, like, top side. Like, try to reverse where he is. So, like, you want to stand up top. Yeah. Because when he adjusts like that, it's a more awkward position for him to stand in. And we're not going to be able to chase him to the rune either way. So we just want to play, like, opposite side. Let's get...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, let's start skilling Edict, but It's fine to get another point into E.
Oh.
Alright, let's click his items really quick. I want to see what he has. Alright, he's got boots. He doesn't have stick. We can use a fair bit of mana here for CSing. If he doesn't have stick, there's no downside to using mana for CS. Okay, back up. Yeah, if he walks forward, we gotta be careful. Our next item is gonna be boots, by the way. We're simply gonna need them to walk away from him.
Okay.
And we can just go for the full arcanes. Nice. We don't want to use both spells. Let's just only use lightning for now. And then once we sorry, I should have clarified. That's my bad. Yeah, once we hit 6, we'll just start using Pulse Nova to farm. And we can send out like a clarity or two.
I think TP is already coming. Oh,
it was a nice try though on the pre-rune. I like that. I like that move. Sometimes the rune gods are just not in your favor. Got to buy more cosmetics. Yep. Gaben's got to think you're worth it. So we have to be really cautious here because it's a power rune, right? So we don't want to walk too far away from the tower. We want to check what rune he has to tell what he's going to be able to do to us. So right now he has Arcane. Okay, so that's like it's not a very kill heavy rune. It's more farming oriented for him. If it was a haste or something, we'd have to be super careful. All right, we're 6 now. All right, let's go base. Let's just walk home. We're completely we're gonna buy like one more clarity and a raindrop, and we're gonna get our mana back, and we're just gonna TP back to lane.
Raindrop, yes. Clarity raindrop.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the rain? Oh, there. Do I TP to lane?
Yeah, you can TP. We're trying to make up for a little bit of lost time here, and since the power rune is an arcane, we know the SF is probably not going to gank a side lane. If he does, it would be weird. Make sure you swap in your raindrops, by the way. They don't do much from the backpack. Alright, so let's bottle once. So if the wave meets on our hill, I want you to try to... Actually, he's going to push the wave first. Okay. Yeah, okay, let him push. It's fine. We don't. If he's gonna push the wave into us, that's completely okay. Okay. We can just vibe and kill it when it comes under tower.
He has ops ward, right? Because he was responding to my movement.
Yeah, he probably sees you. All right, just ult this. Like, just turn on your ulti and blast it down. All right, that's one raise. Just be careful. Get a soft reset. What we can do is we can walk up to the large camp in between time and stack for ourselves. It's a little bit late now. But every minute, the large camp by the T2, if he's going to play like this, you can stack and you'll still have time to come back and pull the wave off the tower. So that's like a way we can be a little bit more efficient if we're going to be standing under the tier 1.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, so the
wave... W, or can I pick E?
Yeah, start getting Edict. You want Edict for sure. Because if he ever leaves the lane, we want to counter pressure his tier 1. The normal build is 202 into max Edict. That's what most people do. Also, let's check his rune again. I think he got it. Yeah, it's Invis. Okay. The other thing we're going to want to do is send out an OBS and a Send for ourselves.
Now I can stack?
Now we stack. Yeah, perfect. Perfect timing. This is really good to do when you feel like you can't counter pressure the mid player. Because this you might have to hit this twice because it's gonna summon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know that someone took 2 creeps away from it. So I was looking to see how I can get around the corner.
Yeah. It's okay though. You're actually doing not too bad. Not too bad at all. Also, only Pulse Nova to farm. It's the most mana efficient.
Yeah.
And if there's ever a point where we can get the wave out and he's gone, we want to ward. Actually, let's ward bot side. So let's walk to the right and ward like on the ramp, like on the top of the ramp, the one you just walked past. Okay, this one is this works too actually. All right, let me go back and get the wave off the tower.
Didn't know how you meant it. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's the same vision, so it doesn't really matter. And let's stack again. I think it's safe to say, unless we pre-rune, we're probably not gonna get a rune from this SF. So. Let's just focus on efficiency.
What should I buy?
Get your arcanes. I think the skeleton stayed in camp. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's alright. Let's go back. Yeah. We don't want our tower to take too much damage.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gone. So let's nuke this wave and go get the arcane. Remember to always Pulse Nova. Lightning is very inefficient in comparison for damage.
Okay.
And we also have mana for our Arcans. Let's just burn
right?
this wave. Yeah, burn this wave. Always Pulse Nova. Level 1 Edict is a very inefficient spell. We should pretty much never push that button yet.
Oh, sorry, I got the names wrong.
Yeah, Pulse Nova is your ult, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I should have assumed that you didn't know all the names. That's my bad.
No, it's my bad. Where do I go?
You can kill this one wave and then go farm your stack.
Okay.
Just hold down that R button. Okay, he's coming from bottom river. We're going to have to walk up. So when this dies, go up. Yeah, nice. And then just go farm your large camp.
Okay. I'm not going to use my rune. And what's my next item?
Okay, so let's see. If you want to go for like the super standard build, you're going to buy like the point booster and the vitality booster for the bloodstone.
Bloodstone, yes, I like it.
Yeah. All right, so let's walk back mid. We're just making this pattern to where, you know, we do a camp, we go back to mid, or we stack and we go back to mid, or we get a rune and go back to mid. That's kind of like the, for the farmy type mids, this is kind of the basic flow of how the game is. Like this guy's eventually going to get our tier 1, if no one comes to help at least. So
he's thinking of backstabbing me.
I think he was just actually know what he was doing. Maybe
Rune
he
checking.
thought the bounty was there. Well, yeah, the rune's up in 10. We can pre-rune bottom if we want. He's standing really far away. I like this this wave push is good too. Yeah, let's walk bot rune. Pre-rune it.
Pre-rune it?
Yeah. Oh. All right, let's get that regen. Nice.
I didn't drink enough, but...
That's okay, that's okay. We're going to hold on to it, and we're going to do some super efficiency stuff with it in a second. So after this wave meets and you kill it, just walk to your triangle, your ancients.
Our ancients, okay.
Also, make sure you swap in your booster. I don't know. This guy is very weird. He played the first 5 waves like somebody I would expect in an Immortal game, and then he just like stopped walking past the river. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, maybe he's not.
Is he a 5-wave player? All right. So what we do here is we pull both camps together. We nuke them down with our regen going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The regen can keep running.
Let's look at what's going on bot. So that guy's black holing your boy. We're kind of just in the area right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we can kill this guy. Big freebie. Nice, big. Okay, let's go kill this. No, the large camp below you. Kill that wave and the creeps that are there. Yeah. And then push one more wave. Go bottom one more wave, and then we're going to turn around. And then we're going to use our regen. We have like 30 seconds to get back to the ancients, so we have time. Oh, did you pop that, or did it auto pop?
No, it auto popped.
Okay. A little less time than I thought. My NA math, omega lol.
No probs.
Alright, yeah, the SF took our tower, but that's okay. We can still do our farming. We can stack again, too. Perfect time.
Wrong order, I think. I may not get the heart. Maybe I still get it.
Yeah, alright, let's blow this stuff up.
R only.
You can stun. You're taking a lot of HP damage, yeah. You can bottle between these hits, too. Try to pull it out a bit more. You're taking, like, way too much damage. Yeah, this is why we wanted the regen. It's actually my bad. I miscalculated the timer. If you had the regen, you'd be at full life.
We're still getting a lot of XP.
Yeah. It's a lot of
I can leave that for later.
You can also just stun it and nuke it. Like, you can just dump your whole mana bar. You should be able to kill it without dying. Just make sure you stun. Alright, back up. Use your fairy fire. Yeah, you can get it. Just keep pulling it out.
My god.
Well, we're gonna have to go back to base anyway, right? So we might as well just spend all our resources. Nice.
There we go. That was still interesting.
We are close. Yeah, just try to be in the habit of like not like face tanking at all, right? Like the whole purpose of the regen strat is like when you have the regen, it doesn't get broken by the creeps. So you,
yeah, I know. It just broke too soon.
Yeah.
Well, next item was Bloodstone. We're still working on it.
Yeah, so you're gonna disassemble your arcanes. You can finish your soul booster, and then you can buy the spell life steal component, and you'll almost have it. Pretty decent timing actually, considering.
I'm not there yet.
Let's see what's happening. Is anyone actually behind this guy? I think they're 5. Yeah, we can't go here. We cannot go here. This is death. Let's just walk bot to where the team is.
Someone
I think
finishes.
the best place on the map to play right now would probably be top, but if we wanted to be efficient, we would play top. There's
It's
one.
weird that we're 5 bot.
Yeah, there's a bounty here. No dust though. Let's not overchase. Keep an eye on what they're doing mid. They're probably gonna back soon, I would assume, but yeah, let's make our way back over. We can farm this camp and stuff too. On our way.
Are you seeing that?
Okay, they're showing here. Yeah, kill mid. They're showing heroes in other places. Oh, that guy's gonna
And
shadow
I
blade.
am dead. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he has a shadow blade. The SF's gonna die though. 1 for 1.
To nature's foulest
Not bad, not bad.
Is Shadowfiend
so-
dead?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead to Ale.
And we ate a Doom. But is
Yeah.
there still a black hole? Yes. Doom is low.
Our target priority there was a little bit weird because the SF was like standing in a much more dangerous situation. We probably always go for that guy first instead of
Do you mean I should walk like this and then just do front to back on Shadowfiend?
yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
I was coming to cut him off.
yeah, because he's like in no man's land, right? His teammates are so far away, but I think you wanted like the extra kill, right? Like you wanted to go for the other guy.
Yeah, I was greedy.
Yeah, that's okay. Shit happens. I do that shit constantly. Don't worry. You can TP bottom here. TP bottom. Tiny did it. Damn, too late.
Cancel?
Yeah. No, don't cancel. But it just sucks because we actually wanted this farm. We wanted to push the wave more than we wanted to chase this guy. You have a track on you, by the way, so the bounty hunter's here. Let's try to
Alright.
focus on getting our item before we make any more aggro plays.
Okay.
Yeah, just go push the wave.
Push the wave.
Yeah, your farm priority here. You answer to nobody but the Luna. The Luna's the only guy on your team who you're gonna walk away from and say, okay, these are yours. Everybody else can, you know, whatever.
I'm still tracked, so
Yeah, your boys are here though. You got AALT, you got a tiny. So you have a stun, insane magic burst. If anybody goes on you, they will die. All right, so we got our recipe. Let's go ahead and lock that in, and then we can disassemble and finish our item. I don't think this guy has ult, by the way. Pretty sure it's still cooldown. Oh, the AA didn't ulti. Okay, it just came up, but he died anyway. That's fine. I guess it must have just come up, but yeah, that's good. He wasted his ulti. Free kill. You can farm this out. So we can consider that like a cooldown usage that basically resulted in nothing good happening for them. So that's good.
the Doom?
Yeah, I mean, he just ulted
Yeah.
and he just died for it, right? Like, nothing good
Yeah.
came of that for him.
True. Can I farm
so
both? No,
there's-
it's too deep.
Let's just wait here for a second. There's actually no
Yeah.
harm in just chilling for like 10 to 15 and then just see where heroes show up. We're not going to go for the Spectre kill. We're just going to occupy this space. This guy's going to push the wave out into us. And as long as we're hitting like more than 4 creeps at a time, we're going to want to activate our Bloodstone to give us mana back.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to chase him. We just want to like... Yeah, he Blade Mill. The Luna's here though. He has ulti. If you can slow him, he might die. Alright, he ulted away. That's fine too.
You ran.
Yeah, let's just take this wave and dip. We're gonna take this wave and we're gonna leave. Okay. To the right, to the right. Don't go down there. Yeah, down. Walk down. Oh,
I'm dead. ITP? They know I'm here.
You won't be able to TP. Just turn your ult on and in 5 seconds hit Bloodstone. Yeah. That's fine. Try to throw out a stun if you can. Nice try. It's kind of
They were
hard.
always
'cause,
going to interrupt me.
Yeah, the track is hard to deal with. So we have a couple of solutions that we can go for with the track. We can buy a Yule's, we can buy a Lotus Orb, and we can also buy Travels because Travels just makes us run really fast. Personally, if it were me, I think I'd probably go bots first. and then I would
Boots?
buy, yeah, Boots of Travel, and then I would probably buy like BKB after, or like
Yeah, I like it.
some hood-oriented item.
I like it.
So what I would do here is I would play top because I don't want to play into multiple ultimates that they have. So if the Luna's going to take the lane, we can take a few jungle camps and we can farm towards their triangle.
Yep. Should I bring like Sentry Ward with me?
Yeah, and Obs into Sentries is always a good idea if you plan on crossing the river.
I don't have Ops, but I'll take the Sentry. So he actually is jungling, so I will take the creep wave.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just going to be forced into these like kind of unfortunate posturings where it's not really like the most efficient thing, but you kind of need another item before you're going to feel super good, and your teammates are not really following you around. Like if you had the Tiny and the Disruptor with you, you could basically fight anybody. So like if you want to communicate to them, yo, just play with me, I'm kind of strong. That's also a very valid strategy. Because if they're behind you and anybody walks into you, you kill them. But it just depends on like how much you actively want to communicate in the game. Oh, nice stun, nice stun. This guy's dead. Big. All right, we can kill this wave and check out what's going on bottom. Got to be careful for the Doom though. He does have a Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
All right, nice. We see.
Oh, he has a Shadow Blade?
Yeah, we see the Doom in the SF. Well, he killed you from invis mid, right? Does he not have a Shadow Blade?
I don't know.
Let me look. Oh, sorry. He must have just had an invis rune. He has Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
All right, that
Who's
guy
that?
we
Spectre.
can't kill. Yeah, we can't kill him. Or maybe. Make sure you Bloodstone. Nice, nice, nice. Keep hitting him. Yeah, he's gonna die. I didn't think he would walk into you like this. All right, too far, too far.
Whoa.
Let him leave, let him leave.
Uh,
Buy your
more
bots, buy your
coming.
bots. Nice. Yeah, just keep running, keep running. Make sure in 2 seconds, turn on your Edict when he gets close. W? Oh, never mind. Stop.
Oh,
You're good.
Edict. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it wrong
sorry.
again.
I should just say QWER. I shouldn't say ability names. Honestly, it's just a really bad habit. I should not do that.
No, it's I think they're named weirdly for what I think they are. Let's say.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Pulse
so they're going on mid.
Nova to me sounds like what this is. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Oh.
Nice. Walk in. Make sure you Bloodstone. Big. Very good. Okay, so now in a couple of seconds, we can actually TP bottom and shove that wave to the tier 2.
I love it. Next item was BKB. I like it.
Honestly, I don't even hate Kaya Sanj here. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Mana regen,
another-
Split Earth.
I think normally I take the Split Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure we're Bloodstunning. Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, I like Kaya Sange a lot on him. I like this order Bloodstone travels. I'm on my way to getting BKB now, so I guess I'll just finish it.
Well, Kaya Sanj also takes an Ogre Club, so it's actually up
Oh
to you.
yeah.
I think both items
Huh.
are completely fine. The benefit of the BKB here is the Blade Mail Spectre won't like be as big of a problem.
Yeah,
The
I'm not
reason it
afraid
works-
of her.
Yeah, the reason it works top is because you have the Bloodstone up. But BKB obviously blocks all that damage, and then Kaya Sanj is nice because it's just another efficiency item that still makes you tanky. And it buffs the lifesteal that you get from your Bloodstone.
Yeah. Move speed or lightning damage?
I think this game probably moves speed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. The thing
I
is,
usually
you're
get
gonna-
lightning, but
I think they're both fine, but I think this game specifically, because they have like track and stuff, you want to
Yep.
be able to run pretty darn fast. And the quicker
Makes
you
sense.
are, they also have a bunch of heroes that you want to be in relatively close proximity to while your BKB is going. So I don't really see like lightning damage as like a necessity or anything like that.
That's-
But MS
I think
is
you're
always
right.
good. Yeah. All right, nice. This looks like a good fight. Doom is showing bottom. You can just walk.
we
up.
used everything on bounty. How about I
that
push
guy-
out top?
That guy exploded. Oh, you're
Oh.
gonna get followed here? Just walk away, you're good. That guy got glimpsed. You're completely fine.
We're fast. Literally wasted Doom.
Yeah. We're feeling good about this. Our Bloodstone's up in 5. We can push the Spectre out of lane too.
Yep. Oh, that's a stack.
Yeah, don't let him farm that. Just walk in and stun him or something. That's okay. We got another wave we can farm. No biggie. We know that Doom is down. After this wave, we're probably going to want to chill a bit, because they have a tier 1 here, which means quick response time.
Yep, true.
Alright, we see Bounty Hunter bottom. We can just farm the small camp and stuff. Our farm is looking solid, though.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, we have to consider our start, right? I think we had like 5 CS at 8 minutes. So, coming from those, you know, this is a rags to riches story, Grubby. We love to tell those.
But I would have died 3 times without you, I'm sure.
Yeah. I should have been a little bit more forthcoming with how dangerous the level 1 and 2 is for that hero. Honestly, it still kind of surprises me.
No. Trust me, I have experienced that often enough.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with you. I have died to Shadow Fiend so many times.
Yeah, we're vibing here, though. We're happy to just take this farm. Let's keep an eye on what's going on in the jungle just to see. Okay, so that guy's running away. If we're just jungling, it's always good habit to be looking at everybody on the enemy team, right? Click their inventories, you know, take stock in what items they have, because it's going to affect how you have to play the game, right? Like, item information is invaluable. Knowing if a guy has a dagger, knowing if there's a fresh BKB, knowing if there's a hex. Like, your game decisions change based around this stuff. So whenever we're kind of just, like, vibing and hitting some neutrals, always be trying to get as much information out of the map as you can.
Yep. Makes sense.
Alright, this TP is a little sussy, but that's okay.
Okay, I was going because I saw Enigma TP.
Yeah.
Tell me why it was wrong.
So we have 2 waves past our river, right? We have their enemy safe laner farming next to our tier 2. We are TPing to an area of the map where we essentially have no vision. And since we haven't looked at too many enemy heroes, we don't know, like, if they have Black Hole, we don't know if they have Doom. Like, we're fighting into a cooldown team with no vision and not understanding what is actually available to them, right? Now, if we knew that they had used some ults, then TPing down there and taking a T2 would be fine, because we could do it pretty fast and it would be low risk. But that is like a 0 information TP into a darkness area. Very scary. Nice, we got our Kaya Sanj. Yeah, we are living the Leshrac life right now. You love to see it, honestly.
Did I go wrong order? I usually go Kaya first because he's a spellcaster.
I think for this game, since there's like Blink Doom and stuff, Sanj first is completely fine, because status resist lowers the duration of Doom. Also, I would ordinarily say that this wave is kind of dangerous, but I think you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something... Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, just keep walking. You're good.
We get movement speed.
Yeah, that's why we get movement speed. Just walk it
This
off,
is actually
boys.
so good.
Yeah.
He whipped me.
You're fine. He can't kill you. Yeah, it's the unseen power of the movement speed talents. It works really well against teams like this because they don't have a lot of CC, but they do have heroes that want to chase you, right? Oh, we can kill this guy. Big.
You better hop to it. Split asunder.
Do we have a better neutral, by the way, than Grobo?
Yep. So do you want me to get...
I think Whip for you is quite nice. I think you guys have one, unless my spectator client's bugged.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Okay.
I was getting the intelligence cast range.
Yeah, you don't want a smaller mana pool on Lesh. Like, your mana pool is your damage.
No,
so
no.
when you...
It was it's the level 3 cast range.
Oh, the Psychic Headband.
Yes.
That one's okay too. I think both, either that or the Whip are both fine.
We can choose.
Sorry, I thought you meant the Vizier. I think I would still Whip, because I just want to be really fast. We always whip ourselves, self-flagellation and all that stuff. It's great. All right, let's look at top, see what's going on. Okay, so this is basically a blind TP, so we have to be a little bit careful. SF still has ulti. Our Bloodstone CD is there. Go back in, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
He's gonna fear me. Huh?
Yeah, but if you stay closer to him, he might not get the ult off, because he wasn't BKB'd.
How come I didn't get feared?
You were too far away. I think you were outside of range. You can whip him, make him slower. Get his ass. Hell yeah. Nice. I am actually baffled by this SF player.
He was really good at blocking. He was animation canceling.
He literally played like the first, let's say, like 8 minutes, and then I don't know what happened. I'm actually at a loss. I've never seen that before.
So apologies from both of us that we thought it's a Smurf. Might not be.
Okay, here's my working theory. There's 2 people living in the same house. One big brother, one little brother. The big brother played the first 8 minutes, and then he let his little brother play. That's my current working theory, guys, right? No copium.
Item. BKB.
Let's see. I would actually go... We're super strong right now. I think we could probably go Blink. Also, this is super ambitious. Probably don't want to do this.
Yeah, but I wanted to inspire my team.
Yeah, let's TP bottom. Bottom looks good. We're not gonna look at the SF. We're gonna go bot lane.
But Luna came for this farm.
Yeah, that's okay. One wave cut's not gonna kill this game. No big deal. I mean, in general, you're correct. We shouldn't do that, but
I'm so fast.
You're extremely fast and handsome. It's all known. Yeah, so I like Blink Dagger here. Like, Blink into BKB feels really strong.
We have vision here.
We can play one more wave for sure. Nice.
I forgot how much I missed.
Go down, walk down, walk down, walk down, walk down, walk down.
Okay.
Just run as fast as you can. Pony legs go. I think there was. Your team's walking to you. Your team is gonna connect with them soon. Just keep walking.
He's also fast.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We might actually be dead here. He got the glimpse, but yeah. It's gonna be kind of close. It might actually be okay. Yeah, we're good. Nice.
Oh.
Nah,
I even stopped moving a bit from XPM.
Yeah, your pathing there was good, because if you had run to your team, you would have taken more damage and died. What you did was
can I be honest with you? I didn't know where my team was.
Yeah, they were basically like walking from mid-river to where you were. But if you walk through the enemy to get to your team, you're definitely gonna die. And you didn't have your Pulse Nova or Edict on or anything, so.
Turning on my ult first allows me to have it on all time, right?
Yeah, if you just turn it on and you have Edict going as well, and you get doomed, or sorry, W. Your W and your ult.
Shit.
You can pre-press them,
Holy
it's okay.
shit.
It's okay. We kind of lost focus there for a second, it's not a big deal. Yeah, but the way that Doom works against your hero is that if you already have your ult active and you already have W active, if he dooms you, you're still going to deal a lot of damage, right? But there's always like the risk of like dying and stuff, so having the BKB is going to be a huge help, because that way, like, we're not taking the Scorched Earth damage, which is his W, and we're not going to take the Infernal Blade damage, which is really, that's the scary part, honestly. It's not being doomed. It's getting hit by Infernal Blade and losing tons of health, because we just have high HP and no magic resist. But no, we're killing it now. Very farmed, very strong. So whenever we go in, if we're gonna blink, we always want to activate our ultimate and our edict before we go in if we can. If we have the time.
Okay. Okay. He's to our bottom.
Yeah. And
I
like
can just wait for TP.
Yeah, we can walk back top and we can continue to push out the wave. Yeah, don't linger mid. Just start going to a side lane. This is a very important thing for basically all brackets. When you start getting heroes that are picked off one by one, standing by the area that cannot be defended is like the most detrimental place to be, right? because you're not strong enough without everyone. Like this guy, you can just ult and blink into, and if you stun him, yeah, he might actually die. Yeah, you can follow him with Edict, even if he goes invis. Just look at the ground, you'll see where he is. Yeah.
Oh my god, nice.
Reduce to your elements.
Okay, so we're gonna kill this wave and just chill for like 2 seconds. Let's keep an eye on bottom, because if our Tiny goes in here, we probably want to help him.
Do I help her?
Yeah, you can help him too. Because we've made it like basically a 4v5, right?
Yes.
So if our heroes are together and their heroes are together, we have more people. Be ready to BKB here if you need to. Okay, they back. That's fine. Just go leave Luna to bottom, and then you can push mid. Or you can take the neutrals.
I didn't high five my Luna.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, honestly, but you know, to each their own.
Risky.
I think you're actually okay here. The enemy team still had a dead bounty hunter, so I don't know how much they wanted to fight. Like, they would need very good vision. So, like, this is the point in the game where the ward coverage would dictate if a counter kill happens, right? Because if they have aggro wards on your side of the map and they see that you split up after the defense of the tier 2, then they could theoretically look for a counter kill. We're going to want to blink backwards off this wave. Yeah. Our team has smoked towards us now, so yeah. Look down, look down. No detection? Or was that fake? Oh, it was fake. You were smoked. Okay. That makes sense.
Flicker's more move speed.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, technically the whip gives you movement speed too if you use it.
Yeah, but Flicker I don't have to think and I get a cleanse.
True. Okay, so we know that they were bottom. This is also an illusion. We're pretty powerful. We have all of our ults. I see no reason why we shouldn't fight right now. Like, if we want to, we can go for...
we can fight.
Yeah, we can go for some push play. I think probably the best thing is to try to get a ward in their jungle somewhere, like some aggro vision, and then try to play around that. We do have to be very scared of things like Black Hole. If there are too many people in it at the same time, it can kind of just like decide the fight. But since we have buyback and we have travels, this is also a cool thing about this build. Even if we die and there's a creep wave near us, we can just buy back, TP back in, and clean up. There are lots of situations, on Leshrac specifically, where this will be possible. So it's just something to keep in mind. Like, if the enemy team has these big cooldowns, right? Like Black Hole and Ravage and Spectre ulti and all this other stuff, you can use this tactic to, like, easily win fights and then go and take Roche, right? Like, that's a thing that the higher level games would do against high cooldown teams.
Yep. That's why I like travels.
Yep, travels are great. I am addicted to these items. I actually overbuy them, to be honest.
I think Seb really liked face boots, but we were playing melee, so... He liked travels too, yeah. It was all face boots and travels. No arcane and no tranquil for him.
Yeah. I mean, I think that most pro players have, like, the pure efficiency approach to, like, basically any level of game that's not, like, the highest level.
Bounty Hunter's here. He's getting scared. He's just TPing out.
Yeah, your Luna left, so we're gonna have to...
Yeah, he got tracked and then popped his Lincoln and he just dipped.
Yeah. So our choice now... Alright, let's take a look top, see what's going on there. Okay, yeah, go here. They used all their big cooldowns except for ulti, so when this Black Hole ends, just go in with your BKB. You kill everybody here. You shouldn't be scared, You are a very powerful man. Alright, he's got Satanic. Yeah, good back. You have stun in one? What? Wait, what happened here? Hold on a second.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see what happened.
We lost the fight before.
Yeah, I think the SF has, like, pure physical build. So we're gonna deviate. So this is why it's important to check items, right? Because from my POV, you look pretty strong. But this SF is, like, pure right-click. So
yes,
we need some way to mitigate physical damage. So we need, like, a Shiva's, or we need, like, a... Yeah, it's probably just Shiva's.
I also wasted my bloodstone on ancients.
Your top
Yeah,
tower.
you can buy Ags too. The SF, he doesn't have a BKB, so you could probably just go both, honestly, if you wanted to. I think
like
Shiva's...
Scepter.
Yeah, Ags is good, since the SF doesn't have BKB, right? So if you walk in and you
Yeah.
hit Nihilism, he can only cleanse it with Satanic. So if he's already used his Satanic, are you familiar with the sound effect? Or
Your top tower is under
Yeah.
yeah, the weird sound effect that Satanic makes. But if you wait for him to do that, and you hit Nihilism, he will not be able to attack, and he'll just die.
the
Sorry,
battle resumes.
Okay, kind of. My dog needs to pee.
Well, look who's dead. Radiance to blame.
It's all good.
Sorry,
I know
yeah, I was distracted a bit. He can still hold for a sec, but I need to go after this. You said if I wait for
Don't waste your time.
if I wait for nihilism.
So the SF doesn't have BKB. All right, he's building it now, actually. All right, that's gonna change.
Okay,
Change
I
it for a
I
second.
already bought it. Sorry.
That's okay. It still E-blades us, I believe. Hold on, let me double check.
No, it's all nearby enemies become ethereal.
Leshrac and all nearby enemies. So yeah, it does
Oh.
still E-blade us. So it's still gonna help us. But we'll need an armor item after.
Oops.
All right, so we don't have a lot of info to work on right now. So like, I like the wave. Okay, we see bounty bottom. We need to see more than just him though, because there are a few heroes on the map right now that can kill us. So let's like inch our way up through the woods. Let's just like play the very top side of the lane. We're gonna blink to a place where we can path out. Yeah, right there's fine. And then we're gonna keep inching up. Basically, we're just waiting to see a core or two, because if they show mid and forest, we want to be able to immediately counter pressure the lane. All right, we can blink up. Yeah, just keep going. Because they just have like 4 heroes not on the map right now, right? Okay, there's that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go push. We can go push.
No
No,
fight.
they're gonna have Aegis here, right? I believe. Yeah, we want to hold the high ground. We don't necessarily want to fight around tier 2s at this point. Yeah, this is fine.
Your bottom tower is under attack, son.
Yeah, big split, big split. We like this.
The enemy's top tower regrets the day it was built.
Let's see if they respond.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we kind of have to force it, right? The SF still has 3 minutes on Aegis.
Your bottom
Okay, there's
tower
I got
one
TP?
hero.
attack, son.
Actually, not yet. Okay, well,
Sorry, I did
That's
because
okay, it's okay,
someone
it's
went home.
if we go in, we cannot go on SF. We have to go on other people.
Well,
Okay, that guy just stood there and died. Alright, we should turn around for the SF. We should turn around for the SF. His BKB is still for 5, so let's wait it out. When his magic immunity wears off, we can go in. BKB.
oh no, my bad.
That's
But
okay,
it would
that's
have caught me anyway, Enigma.
Yeah. Well, the real issue is, like,
Your bottom barracks.
when the SF dies the first time, running down is very dangerous because you're basically running into high grounds and you don't see, like, basically where anybody is, right?
Barracks are under attack.
So, when the Spectre TP'd, the Spectre is a type of hero that can immediately come back to the fight. So when the SF dies on the hill...
I didn't know who TP'd. Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
5 people.
Yeah, so ideally what you would do there is you would force the SF to BKB and run away, but you wouldn't necessarily pursue outside of base. You would sit on the high ground because they still have cooldowns and they still have a hero that can attend the fight from across the map. It's a lot to
Yep.
say in a very small amount of time, but yeah, it's a bit tricky of a situation.
Your middle
Yeah,
tower.
it's
Oh, mate, don't even look at it. No.
and I'm a bit stressed because actually I have time for my dog. So I'll be back in 50.
Yeah, sure, man. No worries.
Dyer's fortified
It's just you and me now, chat. What do you think about that?
Your middle tower.
Okay, here. He's in the yard.
All good.
All right.
Nice.
Middle barracks have fallen.
Okay, so
We're almost dead.
yeah, we want to wait for our.
Right, come on, you're
Actually,
I
we
don't
can't
freak
really.
out my scepter now because I ran it in.
Yeah, that guy has a DD rune, so a little bit scary.
your middle tower is fallen.
We're probably gonna have to commit here. If we don't, the game's just gonna end anyway. Alright, so this guy's BKB'd. Yeah, he's hitting the throne.
Mate, you just gonna let
They're all BKB'd.
Yeah, we're trying to live through it. We're doing a decent amount of damage to Spectre. Disruptor's alive. Their BKBs are out. We gotta commit here.
you just gonna let him bash your ancient like that?
He's almost dead.
Black hold.
Nice. Good bloodstone. Good bloodstone. He's almost dead. Oh my god, hype. You might actually live. You're gonna kill the Doom. That's a buyback too. Okay, don't go too far. The SF bought out too. He might be walking down mid. Let's go heal. Nice. Good base defense. Okay, so they actually just opened up a win condition for us because the SF and the Doom diebacked, and the SF also bought out. So we have some time here. We're going to want to put a plate mail in our inventory for some effective HP. Like a plate mail over the Ogre Club. And then when we get the... we're going to have a bit of a slot problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
And just give away my bottle.
Yeah, what you can do is you can buy the Ags upgrade and then put the plate mail in your inventory. And that way you'll have space for everything. If you don't want to do that and you just want to save buy, that's fine too. Because right now I think, yeah, the SF and the Doom are both down buyback. So if you get one good fight, you actually just win the game. How long on your courier, by the way? I can't see the timer. Oh,
It's
now.
back.
Okay.
You don't want my bottle.
Oh, the SF
did you
there.
see that?
Yeah, the SF was there. You can dispel track with your flicker, by the way. Okay, we have to run from this, I think. Yeah, we're not together. We're not together. Wait for the other people on your team to walk towards you. We're tracked again. Hit flicker. Nice. All right, how much do we need for buy here? Okay, we need a little bit more. So what we want to do in this situation is try to get our buy out. We want to walk top and start pushing that out.
You said where?
Yeah, you can be. Let's wait. Yeah, we don't want to mess with anybody because we don't have buy. Our life right now is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if we hit creeps. It doesn't matter if they are showing in lanes. We just simply cannot be dead.
Okay.
Getting buyback is important, but being alive is, we wouldn't need to use buyback if we were alive. Nice, good blink. Alright, so we're kind of just waiting for this gold. We need like 500 more. It's okay to let it just walk to us, and our Luna also has to respawn. So if they don't pressure us before this guy respawns, we should have buyback, and we should have potentially however many other heroes have it. I think the AA has it too. We should try to take the safest possible farm. Like, every wave is kind of Monka, but we do have the Sentry here, so... Also, blinking in is crazy. Like, actually crazy, but you know what? I love that about you.
I just thought I don't give them reaction speed, but that's more like believing they haven't already set a trap, because if they had...
Yes,
then
you would be dead. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff that you end up thinking it's okay, and then later on when you climb, you'll realize that it's not okay.
Yep.
Alright, how close are we now? Should be pretty close. Okay, we have it now. Okay, cool. So our Luna's up in 5. We can go for a play here. I think probably what we're going to have to do is go for the Enigma and make him black hole us so we can use our buyback. I think that's probably the way we win this game.
Okay, and we don't use BKB until...
Yeah, we buy back, and then we BKB after the buyout, because essentially, if we can't force him to do a bad black hole, it's going to be super hard to win a team fight. And we have to use like our net worth to create this opening for the team, because nobody else can do it but you. Alright, so let's just wait. Watch for the Enigma. Don't go in yet. We want to try to see orange. If this guy dies, it's just unfortunate. But if we go in, then we guarantee that the Enigma gets a good black hole. I know it seems hard, but we just have to wait. Like, we can't actually commit to that. Alright, this guy has, like, wasted his BKB. That's fine.
Do I go in on Enigma?
We can try now, yeah. There's no Doom. Yeah, go in. Go on the back line. Go on the back line. It's okay if he black holes us. Not a big deal. Nice, you got the Bloodstone off. Yeah, actually, you're gonna kill the Doom. Nice, good nihilism. You're gonna kill the bounty too. Kill the bounty too. It's okay to leave Enigma. He has no spells. Oh, he has a refresher. Jesus. Okay, I lied to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, you actually did exactly what you were supposed to do. The team was just a little bit too weak.
Oh no.
Back up a little bit. You got Bloodstone in one. You might be able to heal here. Nice, nice, nice. You're healing. You have a stun. Nihilism too. Dude.
Oh!
You actually played that fight perfectly.
Dude.
That was like the best.
I don't care we lost.
Yeah.
I have never played a fight like that. I've never thought of a fight like that. Like the way you approach like the buyback, the going in, save BKB for after, that's just like mind expanding shit. I love it so much.
Yeah, that's the game winning shit. That's the stuff that like the preparation and the understanding of like priority is what wins you those, like from those positions, that's how you win the game. But you did literally everything right there. Like you did not make a misplay, so that was great.
First of all, thank you so much for coaching and spending this time with us.
Yeah.
Secondly, had I been a more full-fledged teammate, I'd be communicating on voice, like when Shadow Fiend Silver Edged and Luna died, when I gave him the bottle and then he died because he was like messing with the bottle and he didn't notice this and that. There were things that I saw, even with my limited experience and level, that I could have like communicated, and like a couple of other things, but we kind of sacrificed that while still trying to do the best for our team as we could without that same level of like cohesion and pinging and communication. For the greater good of dying a lot less, because there's a lot of fights I would have charged into. You've taught so much. I need to apply it as much as I can and remember the lessons. And then like just that final fight. Like the two most amazing things is constantly when I would go in and you're like, no, we're not even gonna look at it. We're just gonna walk away. I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, there's a famous saying I have in my stream. It's we call it the don't look at it technique. Is whenever you see stuff and you're just not sure as a core player, you just don't look, because if you look, you're gonna be tempted. And if you're tempted, you're prone to make very bad decisions, and then your game gets really bad after that. So there's
because you're gonna be tilted and you're gonna be dying again, trying to earn it back. Gambler syndrome.
Yeah. I mean, really, the theory is look, but, be very sure about what your decision is going to be. And the general guidelines are pretty simple, honestly. Do we have ults? If we have ults, maybe we fight. If we don't have ults, we always avoid the engage, especially, like, big cooldowns, So, I mean, you did great. I mean, every game was a very, very big improvement from the stuff that I've seen before. So you're learning fast, man. You're going to climb.
Draskyl, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to next time. I hear TI is beginning, so maybe you'll be watching, and I'm going to be watching. But that was it for the stream. So, Draskyl, are you still going to stream?
I don't. Maybe like an hour. No, I don't want to bait you. So, yeah, I probably won't be around that long.
All right, let's I'll let you rate it onwards. We're going to rate Draskyl. Thank you so much, Draskyl, and good night, everyone. I'm going to be off. We'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, of course. Enjoy TI, enjoy Draskyl's stream. It's all starting. Good night, guys.